Why, hello. Midway Piper here. I hope all is going well. It is a beautiful Friday afternoon. It's in the 70s again, I believe, today, which is absolutely perfect. Still have a bit of whatever this sickness is, but I think it's getting a little bit better each day, so who knows. Housekeeping. This is my Hardcastle Royal Windsor. Very craggy rustication on it. Saddle stem. And in it, I have some Gawith Hogarth rum flake. I remembered this stuff being a little bit on the stronger side last time I had it. I've just had this craving for Gawith Hogarth stuff lately. Probably because I've been watching a bunch of Peddling Pipers videos again. Check them out if you get a chance. If you're not already subscribed. So, a couple quick things to talk about today. First of which, yesterday was my 14-year wedding anniversary. It's amazing how quickly time flies. I feel like I was just joking with my wife about the 7-year itch. So I guess now it's the twice 7-year itch. What a silly thing. Yesterday was a heavy work day for me, so we were going to gonna drop my son off with my mother-in-law today, and we were gonna go out for an anniversary date. But that's not gonna happen. As per usual, when my wife gets any sort of cold, she has asthma, and then it generally will escalate either into a sinus infection or pneumonia. And this time it has escalated into pneumonia. So she's not really able to do much other than lay in bed. Just started medication Wednesday night. So try to get a doctor's appointment on Monday, and they said the soonest we can see you is Wednesday. And then they're like, oh yeah, there's some pneumonia there. Yeah, no shit. And so she's still in recovery. So needless to say, we're not going out on a date today. So I've been hanging out with my son all day. Woke up around 7, which is sleeping in for me. We bought him a home school book. So he's got some starting to get him back into doing some schoolwork every day. So he did that this morning. Went to the grocery store with me. Took the dog to the dog park. He's exhausted. Now he's earned some video game time, so that's what he's doing. And later tonight, I'll come out and I went and got some. My wife likes skirt steak, so I bought a skirt steak at the grocery store. Very expensive stuff, but figure we're not going out for our anniversary, so I'm gonna grill that in a little while for our dinner. And with that, I will make some what do you call it? Smothered cabbage. That's what it is. I'll make some smothered cabbage with it. She won't eat it, but I will. And the way she's feeling, she'll probably just have the steak anyway, so. So that's that. We bought tickets to go to Legoland at the end of the month. That'll be our sort of vacation for the summer. It's not far from us. It's like 40 minutes. So, since that's our big summer gig, I figured we'd we'll drive up there early in the morning and spend the day at the park. We'll spend a night at the Legoland theme hotel. Seems like they've got a bunch of Lego stuff to do there, so my son will enjoy that. He picked the room theme that he wanted, and then day after we'll spend in the park, and then we'll drive home that evening. So that'll be fun. And then when I went out driving this morning, we heard like a knocking sound coming from my car, which is never good. Wasn't quite sure what it was. Didn't seem to affect anything with the car, so the way it was driving, so. Got back home. Took the dog to the dog park. Came back. Still making the sound a little bit. Not constant, but especially on turns and things, so. Got out of the car. Saw in the driveway there's some old reddish colored looking paint and a piece of metal in the driveway under where my car was. So I started looking under my car, and as I suspected, was a piece of my front driver's side shock. Broke off. How? I don't know. It's a little bit on the rusty side. It's a 2019 Toyota 4Runner TRD Pro. And I drove it over to my mechanic real quick. Had him take a look at it. And because it's a TRD Pro, they had upgraded suspension on it, which is a good thing. He said, it's not super urgent. They're very beefy aftermarket suspension, so I should be fine to drive a little bit. It's not an emergency that I need to drop the car off and not use it. He said since it's aftermarket, to go ahead and go online and try to find the replacements, order it in, and once it's in, I can bring it up to him and he'll replace it. So I went looking online, and All I can do is laugh about it. $3,000 for the pair. There's the passenger side is still fully intact, but if the driver's side broke, I assume the passenger side is not far behind. So $3,000 to get the new shocks delivered to my house. Yay, upgraded racing parts. So that should be here in just over a week. And then I'll bring that into the mechanic. And it'll probably be another, I don't know. I'm just sort of guesstimating, but probably another $1,200 to $1,500 for install. And of course, the good old New York State inspection is also due. So that's $1,400 I did not have or need to spend, in addition to the $800 or so for this Legoland trip. Yep. Not what I needed. I'm trying really hard on these. Keep building my investment portfolio, and things like this make that very, very difficult. So, anyways, there's that. When it rains, it pours. So, that's that. Quick update on the Walmart store thing. The company that I'm working with, Limits Express, they had me get a Walmart store set up. And I was in the process of doing that, and then I received a notification from Walmart that my application was denied. So I reached out to Limits Express, and they apparently have someone at Walmart that they work with that can supposedly work some magic. So I let them know that my request was denied for a Walmart store. They said they'd get their guy working on it, and as of Wednesday night, my store was approved. So we're making progress. They have my money for inventory already in hand. So they're going to start applying inventory to my Walmart store now. So hopefully in the next couple of weeks, the inventory will make its way into the Walmart warehouse. And I'll start making some sales on that front. So that's good. That's good. That won't exactly help me for the time being. If you don't know what I'm talking about, this is a side gig that I am been working to put together. To hopefully replace my income that I make from working evenings at the gym, so that I can hopefully scale back and not need to do that too much longer. So I make about $10 to $1,200 a month on that. So if I can recoup that through this Walmart store in profits, that would be great. For now, though, any profits I make, I'm going to just keep rolling over into inventory in the Walmart store for now. Just so I have a larger rolling inventory amount. So, I can keep a running stock of inventory with Walmart and keep making profits every month. So realistically, I'll still be working the full schedule at the gym through the end of the year. And then we'll see what happens next year as far as being able to start scaling that back a night or two a week. So that'll be good. Just trying to buy my time back with a more passive income stream is kind of the big goal. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. Some updates. I figure I just do a quick reading update while we're doing a whole bunch of update stuff. Finished 2 books this past week. The first of which was Mark Cameron's newest book, Deadline. As I've said in previous videos, this is part of his Arliss Cutter series. Their Alaskan murder mystery kind of series. Mark Cameron is a phenomenal author. He is also the author of some of the Tom Clancy books. I haven't really read any of those. Tom Clancy's, nothing wrong with those books. I just haven't really read many of them, and I just don't need to jump into another big series. That's not what's piquing my reading interest at the moment. This is a great series of books. It's not, I guess, super urgent that you have read the whole series. I think this is book 5 or 6. It's not super urgent that you read to enjoy this book. Obviously, there's recurring characters such as Arliss Cutter, and Arliss Cutter is a phenomenal character. To me, he's kind of like a Gibbs from NCIS kind of guy. Great main character, really like him. Great series. So if you're looking for a good series to read, Arliss Cutter by Mark Cameron. The other books in this series include, the first is Open Carry, then Stone Cross, Bone Rattle, Cold Snap, Breakneck, Bad River, and now Deadline. Highly, highly recommend this series. There's the man, Mark Cameron. Great books. Great author. I've chatted with him a couple of times on Facebook. Very, very nice guy. Actually responds to comments and things like that. So, all around, huge win. Highly recommend the series. And they're not super long. Just over 300 pages. And if you're into audio, great narrator as well. I mentioned in a previous video, narration for the books is done by the same guy that does the CJ Box, Joe Pickett series books. Love both of the series, and David Chandler is the narrator. And every time I hear him read a book, it just kind of, I know I'm in for a good story. Mark Cameron, CJ Box, phenomenal murder mystery authors. And he does a great job with the character voices and all that. So you won't go wrong if you're remotely interested in murder mysteries, adventure stories. So do it. Check it out. The other one I finished, I don't have a physical copy of it. I mentioned it in my last video. What is the book called? Something like Recovering COVID-19 Lies or something of that sort. Dr. Bryan Ardis, Ardis is the name. Holy crap. Good book. Check that one out if you're remotely interested in some of the oddities, shall we call it, of COVID-19. All I will say is COVID-19 and venoms from snakes and slugs and other things that produce venoms. That's all I'll say about that. If that piques your interest at all, please do check out that book. It's very interesting to see these authors that publish these books with about some of the not mainstream media narratives, shall we call it. So great stuff there. Also, I would, if that's of interest to you, I would also check out The Real Anthony Fauci by Robert F. Kennedy Jr. I would highly recommend both of those books. Both of which are, I don't believe, readily available in any bookstore. So you'll need to order them. You can order them through Amazon, or you can get the Audible versions of them. They're both good on audio, so yeah. Very interesting, some of the stuff they're talking about in those books. And if you're not familiar what all this backlash against Fauci is about, check out those books. Yep. Yep, so that's what I finished. What am I currently reading? I'm still dipping in and out of The Truth About Crypto. A little over a quarter of the way through the book. I don't necessarily know that I'm going to read the entire book, but pretty good, pretty interesting stuff, for sure. Just getting a better idea of what crypto and blockchains and all that stuff is about. And then the most recent book I started, hold on. This is a bit of a smaller pipe. So I think I'm just about done. So the book I just started, If the Tomb is Empty. Why the resurrection means anything is possible, by Joby Martin. Also, I just finished reading one of his other books, his, I guess, most recent book, Run Over by the Grace Train. And then he's got a book coming out maybe October on biblical manliness. So, yeah, that's what I'm reading now. Tomorrow my son has his gym class, and then on the way home, the local library is having their once a month small book sale. So we'll run over there and see if we find anything decent there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much everything that's going on. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Emailed with Jonathan, Piper X1X, not too long ago. Still having a rough go of it. So again, Jonathan, still in my prayers. Hoping still for, can't say a quick recovery at this point, but hopefully a good, effective recovery. Hope they get to the bottom of what's going on, because no good. No good at all. Now, if you're not familiar with the connection, which may very well be a problem for Jonathan, the gut-brain relationship, a lot of our health is determined by the bacteria in our guts. And if you're having gut problems, it can very quickly lead to some mental health issues as well, such as depression and things like that. Other than, of course, just feeling like crap, it can also take its toll mentally. So, again, Jonathan, praying for a recovery would be great. Hope we're doing better a little bit at a time. And yeah. Saw Paladin just posted a new video of what he's been up to. I haven't had a chance to check that out yet, so I will check that out shortly. But yeah, I hope everyone is doing well. If you got anything cool going on, feel free to drop it in the comments. It's always good to see when things are going rough for you as an individual. It's always good to see some wins that other people are having. Help lift the spirit some. Hopefully everyone here will be starting to feel better soon and get back to life as usual. So that's it. I will see you guys in the next video. If I pick up anything good at the book sale tomorrow, I'll do a quick video on that. And show you guys when the new shocks and struts come in for my truck. Show you those on camera before I bring it all over to the repair shop. I guess the timing is good. Um, I was gonna, when we go to Legoland, we were gonna take my car. It's just a little roomier for everybody with everything, so don't really want to take the pickup truck. There's a bed cover on it, so I guess it's not the end of the world if we do need to take that, just in case of rain. We could always take my wife's car as well, but it got repaired not long ago, and every once in a while the battery on her car is just, it just dies. Doesn't seem to be a rhyme or reason for it. Works fine for days, weeks on end, and then try to go out and all of a sudden the battery's dead. So that degree of unreliability is not exactly something I want to take as our car on a road trip. So hopefully these shocks will come in time and I'll be able to get that installed before the trip. But yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Have a good one. Bye.